Welcome to Cars and Coding. Today we're going to replace the battery on this 2010 A4 Quattro B8. I've had this battery replaced once before at the Audi dealer, and I didn't feel like going to the Audi dealer this time, so I just got a Napa battery. And so there's a lot of controversy around should you code the battery with the Vagcom. And what I found out is you don't need to code it. Now, am I going to code it? Yeah, because I have the Vagcom and I'm going to code it. But think about it this way. A $40 battery charger will not overcharge a battery, okay? It's going to charge it to exactly where it needs to be, the level that it needs to be. If you have a 900 cold cranking amp battery, it's going to charge it fully. If you have 1,000, it's going to charge it fully. If you have a 600, it's going to charge it fully. Do you think that Audi didn't put the battery management in the car that a $40 battery charger has? Come on, man. All right, so that's the deal. If you like this video, please like, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Thank you. I'll show you what the current state of the battery is in the Vagcom. It's only got like 9 amp hours in it, and it should be like 40 or. So here I'm looking at the measuring blocks for the battery. So you go into CAN gateway, measuring blocks, and select group 18, 19, and 20. And this is what my battery is saying when the car is running. Voltage 14, 2.5 amps. That's the temperature. 43%, 40%, 38%, 75%. I need 10 amps. And then we'll swap out the battery. Hey, let's pop the trunk. Oh boy, looks like my wife left the grocery bags in here. Let's get these out of here. So, I'm gonna lift up. Now here's a little trick for you guys if you didn't know this. This little clip here clips right to there. And hey, look at that. You got all hands free, right? So let's take the spare tire out. Take this thing out. Tool tray. We're going to take this bracket off. Two bolts right here. That's a 13 millimeter. Alright, there's also two in the back. Hold down the clamp. 13 millimeter. Look at 10 millimeters. Alright, she's loose. So that's off. Built-in to-go handle right here. Whoops. Okay, one more thing is breather tube right here on the side. Here's the old battery. Here's the new battery. As you can see, the new battery is maybe 2 inches longer than this one. And the reason that I got this one, the bigger one, is because it was this one was like $159, and this size was $180. And I'm like, well, I can get a bigger battery and have more power for less money. So why don't I do that? Okay. The Napa Legend. It's a legend. Let me tell you what. It comes with a plug and a vent tube. Like this one had a vent tube. And I might actually just use the old vent tube. But it has a plug for the other side. Because like this one has a hole here. And on the other side it had a plug. So this one has a hole and a hole. Quite a bit bigger on the length. But not on the other dimensions. Now the height is the same. And the width is the same. But the length is a little bit bigger. Cranking amps 1105, cold cranking amps 900. This here is going to plug in. Very good. Positive on. Toolkit. It's like, and I'll change one of the digits in the code. Now, I think, here's the deal. I think what happens in the Vagcom, when you go in there, it's in efficiency mode. I did a scan and it found in the CAN gateway that there is a fault for energy management active, intermittent, and this was about 5 days ago. Voltage 1220. That's not good. Because your battery doesn't have enough charge, right? So it's in efficient mode. It's got a fault. Okay, I'll show you that. It has a fault. So when you clear the fault, that's what actually gets you back into business with the new battery. Like I said, it's not changing the little numbers in that serial number. It makes no difference whatsoever. And not only that, I'm going to put a little bit bigger battery in than the stock one. And I said, battery management is intelligent to know that it's going to charge until the battery is full. It's not going to overcharge the battery. Okay, so let's get into it. All right, so this is with the car. It's not running right now. Looks like we got 100 amp hours. I only had 10 or 9 before. So I put in this group 17, and it says battery type. Okay, battery vendor 3, battery size 6, battery disconnect recognition, no. Battery size 6, I wonder what that means. Wait, let's go to fault codes. Oh, see, look at, there is the fault for energy management, intermittent. Let's clear it. Boom. Now, go into long adaptation. Let's go to channel 4. There is my battery. So we're just going to keep everything there. It says that battery part number, vendor, serial number. Okay. So I'm just going to change one number in the serial number. Alright, I'm just going to change this 7 to an 8. See what happens. Okay. Then give me an error. Save. Alright, I'm just gonna start the car and see what happens. Now we got battery state 100%. Battery voltage 13.1. Alright, everything looks good. Alright, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead, subscribe now. I have links in the video description if you want to buy some stuffs. I don't know what I'm going to put in there yet, but buy a battery, put it in. Don't worry about the coding, or do. Argue with me in the comments below. Auf Wiedersehen.